In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create this makeup look step by step. I'm going to show you all the products and the techniques to pull this off. I love this look. I think this is so much fun. I'm so excited. So let's get going. Let's dive into the makeup. The first step is starting with skincare. So after I've cleansed my skin, I'm going to tone with the Mint Pear Fresh, which is cucumber and witch hazel facial toner. I like to start with this toner because this helps to remove any residual cleanser or leftover makeup or any kind of oils, and that's going to prep my skin for my skincare. Next, I'm going to moisturize with the Mint Pear Vitamin Rich Daily Moisturizer. Be sure to step up your moisturizing game in the fall and winter months because your skin really needs a bit more hydration as we go into those cooler, colder seasons. Make sure you always extend your skincare onto your neck. And last step is some eye cream from Mint Pear. And of course, some Huda Beauty lip balm. Today's foundation primer is by Tarte. I'm using the hydrating primer. This is the Base Tape hydrating primer. And I'm going to pair this with Tarte's also hydrating Shape Tape foundation. Look at the consistency of this. I just want to show you guys. It's very creamy. It's like milky creamy. And I'm only using 2 pumps. And this is just going right on top of my skincare. Look how dewy and glowy my skin is. This is really the goal. Before you go into any foundation, you need to make sure that your skin is just fully hydrated and ready for foundation. And that is going to prevent the foundation from sinking into your fine lines and your wrinkles and your pores because your skin is really wanting that hydration. So that is how you're going to make sure that everything is good to go. Perfect canvas for foundation. Now today's foundation, as I mentioned, is Tarte's Shape Tape. This is the hydrating version. I love this. I'm in shade light neutral. And then to blend all of that in place, I'm using the Mint Pear flat top kabuki brush. I will make sure that all of the products I use today are linked below, either in the shoppable YouTube shopping tab or in the description. So if you do have questions and I forget to link anything, just let me know. But all of the makeup brushes today and all the skincare is going to be from mintpear.com. I love using the flat top kabuki because I can really place this in, spread this around, distribute the product really quickly and evenly. And then I can go back over and kind of press into any areas that I might need more coverage. But you can see that I'm just pressing and kind of blending in a downward motion. Back onto the ears, down onto the neck. Next, I'm going in with the Tarte Creaseless Concealer, and this is a color corrector. So this is actually the shade Peach, and this is going to help correct under eye dark spots. So this goes underneath your concealer. You apply this first and blend this in and follow with concealer. And I just gently press this in. And for concealer, I am using Tarte's also Creaseless Concealer. This is in shade Light Sand. Now for mature skin or aging skin or even dry skin, the Creaseless Concealer and Creaseless Line by Tarte is really perfect because if you are having any struggles with concealers or foundations settling into your fine lines or just looking kind of cakey and dry, this is going to be a formula that's very hydrating. So it's not going to seep and show those fine lines, even if you're using setting powder afterwards. It really comes down to how the concealer lays on your skin and keeps your skin hydrated. Today, I'm also going to use a liquid blush. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Matte Beauty Blush, and I'm using shade Pink Pop. You have to be so careful with the amount that you use for this. So there's a little safety click on, but a lot comes out. Like you can see how much, if you squeeze this, it's a lot. Oh, oh no, that's a lot. Oh my gosh, I just exploded. Let's just course correct here. I'm gonna have to wipe a lot of that off. As I'm warning you, I just did what I told you not to do, but that's okay. A great way to blend out this liquid blush is taking the same kabuki brush or a second kabuki brush and just blending this in. I'm going to blend this back into my temples. And now I'm going to set everything in place with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. And this is just going to go before I put any of my dry products. Remove any foundation from your brows. Now let's go in with setting powder. So for today, I'm using the Creaseless Setting Powder by Tarte, and I'm using the shade Yellow. And I'm going to take this just a little bit here on the brush, as you can see. And this is going to be what I set my entire face with. Okay, now taking the little triangle, I'm going to get a little bit here and just go right underneath my eyes. And also on top of my eyes. Today's bronzer, I'm using Cover Fix, and this is the Monochromatic Bronzer Duo. So it has a matte and a shimmer. I'm going to go ahead and use this one right here. This is Sun-Kissed Bronze is the shade, and I'm using the matte one right here. But I'm going to just go right up here, right underneath the blush. And I'm not going to go further into my face than here, so I'm going to keep it on that higher point. I'm also going to take the little crease blend and go right over my lid and down the side of my nose and just connect that all the way up into the brow. And for brows, I'm using Brow Wiz in Taupe by Anastasia. And then I'm going to hold those brows in place with the Anastasia Brow Gel in Soft Brown. And just grab the hairs and go straight up with those. Kind of curl the wand. Now today's eyeshadow is going to be coming from ABH Norvina Collection. This is the Pro Pigment Palette Volume 5. And this is going to be the first time that I'm actually using this palette, but look how beautiful and large this is. I know that the quality of these products are going to be great because anything from ABH is fantastic. So I'm excited to create this look. I'm going to start with A4 as the base, and I'm going to just put that in the crease. Taking a Soften and Smudge, which is that very thin little brush, same A4, and go right underneath my lash line, on the bottom lash line, all the way in, and wing that out. Now I'm going to take a stiff shader, which is a placement brush, and I'm going to take this D4, and this is going to go over my entire lid. I'm just pressing that in all the way up to my crease. I'm taking the crease blend. I'm just going to do little motions and blend that in. Taking D5 right here, this deep purple, I'm now going to go over the lid. Taking the Soften and Smudge, I'm also going to take that deepest shade and go underneath my lash line. Up here in the corner, this, and just gently put this right as like a warm brown. Blend everything super well. This A3 up here at the top, and this is going to go over my lid. So when you thought we were finished with this bold, crazy look, we're not done. Good amount onto this brush and just tap the excess off, and I'm going to just place this right underneath. And today's mascara is Big Ego by Tarte. I actually forgot to show that before I started applying. Now for lips, I do want to keep this very neutral. Obviously, when you have a bold eyeshadow look, you don't want to go bold with the lips. And the perfect, one of my favorite right now, pink, nude pink combos is Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk Fair. Also applying the Pillow Talk Fair lipstick. And I do want to keep this like glamorous, dewy, hydrated look, so I'm going to go on top of that with the Faux Filler by Huda Beauty, and this is Sugar Baby. And I'm just going to get a little bit here in the center. And this is the final and completed look. I hope you had so much fun in this tutorial. This was so great to create this look with eyeshadows that you kind of look at in a palette and you think, how am I ever going to use that bold color? So I'm hoping this will inspire you to reach into those colors and just give it a go, give it a try, even if it takes you a couple times. Just go for it. I mean, the eyeshadow's there waiting for you. So if you do have any questions about any of the application or the technique or the products, leave a comment below. I'm always here and happy to help. Thank you so much for watching this video and for your support. I love you so much. I want you to have a fantastic day, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.